Every morning, Lauren grabbed a $3 coffee on her way to work. It felt like a small treat, something she deserved. She thought she was just enjoying life, but she was quietly falling into the lifestyle inflation trap, one coffee at a time. But one day, she checked her banking app and nearly dropped her cup. Over the past year, those daily coffees added up to more than $3,000. This isn't a video about skipping lattes. It's about seeing money in a new way, one that actually works in real life. Forget boring budgets. Today's smart savers use quiet hacks like microsaving and stealth wealth habits that let them grow money in the background. Let's talk about saving without feeling like you're missing out. After lockdowns, we all craved freedom and splurged to feel alive again. But that emotional rebound spending trapped us in lifestyle creep. Why is saving so hard? Even when we want to do it, the answer starts in our brains. Humans are wired to focus on now instead of later. This is called present bias. It's why buying new shoes feels more exciting than putting $50 into savings. Our brains reward us for spending, not for waiting. Then there's something called lifestyle creep. As we earn more money, we spend more without noticing. We upgrade our phone, our apartment. Saving doesn't feel urgent until an emergency hits. This isn't just about self-control. It's about how our minds are trained. In the past, people saved because they had to. After World War II, being frugal was normal. But now, everything around us pushes us to spend. Social media, ads, even our friends. Even rich people aren't immune, but they often use systems, not willpower, to protect their money. That's stealth wealth in action. Here's a hard truth. According to the Federal Reserve, 37% of Americans couldn't pay for a $400 emergency in 2024. At the same time, many of us spend thousands on things we don't even remember buying. But once we understand why saving feels so hard, we can start using tricks and tools that make it easier, ones that fit how we actually think and live today. Tip 1. Microsaving is the new investing, the easiest rich people habit to start. Saving money doesn't have to be hard or boring. In fact, today, you can save money without even thinking about it. That's where microsaving comes in. It means saving small amounts often, like spare change from your daily spending. Apps like Digit and Monzo round up your purchases. If you buy a coffee for $2.60, the app rounds it to $3 and saves the extra 40 cents. You don't feel the difference, but over time, it adds up. Jordan, a 22-year-old college student, saved over $900 in just 9 months using this method. He didn't change his lifestyle. He just let the app do the work. This works because it removes pressure. You're not forcing yourself to save $200 all at once. You're saving a little every day without stress. That's why automation is so powerful. It builds habits for you. Many people now treat microsaving like a game. They set small goals and watch their money grow. It feels good, and it builds confidence. In a world where money moves fast, microsaving helps you slow down and build a cushion. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how you save. This way, saving feels easy, not painful. Tip 2. The reverse wishlist rule. Here's a smart way to stop impulse spending. Try the reverse wishlist rule. It's simple and it works. Every time you want to buy something like shoes, gadgets, or a new outfit, don't buy it right away. Instead, write it down on a list. Wait 30 days. If you still really want it after that and you can afford it, go ahead and buy it. But if you've changed your mind, put that money into savings instead. Why does this work?
Because it gives your brain time to think.
Most of the time, we buy things fast because of feelings, not needs. Waiting helps those feelings fade. Some people even call it the cooling off rule. It helps you save money without feeling like you're saying no all the time. Start your reverse wish list in a notebook or phone app. You'll be surprised how many wants become neverminds and how fast your savings grow. Saving this way turns impulse into intention. It's how people escape the spending trap without sacrificing happiness. Tip 3. Treat saving like a subscription. You pay for Netflix, Spotify, and maybe even a snack box every month. So, why not pay yourself too? Here's a new way to save money. Treat saving like a subscription. Pick an amount, maybe $10, $25, or $100, and set it to automatically move into your savings account every month. Just like a subscription, it comes out on the same day without you having to think about it. This works because it builds a habit. You don't cancel your streaming services every month, you just get used to them. Saving should feel the same way. normal and easy. Use a bank or app that lets you set up automatic transfers. You can even name your savings goal, like new laptop fund or rainy day money, to make it more exciting. People are turning this idea into challenges. They compete to subscribe more to their future selves. It's fun and motivating. The best part? You don't need willpower. Once it's set up, saving happens in the background. One small change can help you build big savings without even noticing. It's a quiet form of financial independence, small, automatic, and totally under your control. Tip 4. The travel trick. Fake your big goals. Want to save more money? Try this simple mind trick. Create a fake big goal. Even if you don't have travel plans right now, pick a dream destination like Japan 2026 or Paris birthday trip and start a savings fund for it. Name the goal, add a photo, and set a target amount. You're not lying to yourself. You're giving your money a purpose. Why does this work? Because our brains save better when there's something exciting to look forward to. When your money has a name, it feels harder to spend it on random stuff. You start asking, do I want this $50 shirt? Or do I want to see the Eiffel Tower? Diego, a 25-year-old teacher, used this trick. He named his account Machu Picchu 2026 and started saving just $10 a week. In 6 months, he had over $1,500, even though he's still deciding if he'll go. Apps like Monzo let you set goal-based savings with names and pictures. It makes saving fun and emotional, not boring. So dream big, even if it's fake for now. You'll trick your brain into saving, and one day, that fake goal might just become real.
Tip 5.
Hidden rent economy. Monetize what you own. You don't need a second job to make more money. You just need to look around. Welcome to the hidden rent economy. Now, let's talk about making money without side hustles or extra jobs. It's all about renting out things you already own. From your car to your backyard, you can earn cash without much effort. For example, Taylor, a 30-year-old photographer, started renting out her camera gear on a site called Fat Llama. She made over $2,400 in 1 year. The gear just sat in her closet before that. Here are a few things you can rent out. Car, use apps like Turo to rent it when you're not driving. Storage space, got an empty garage or closet. Try neighbor.com. Backyard, dog lovers use Sniff Spot to rent outdoor space for pets. This works because people want to use things without buying them. You're helping them and getting paid. Look around your home. What's collecting dust? That might be your next source of income. You don't need a big idea or fancy skills, just the smart use of what you already have. This is stealth wealth in its purest form, earning more without working more. Tip 6. Cold wallet challenge. Outsmarting emotional spending. Ever save money, then spend it the next week? You're not alone. That's why the cold wallet challenge is so powerful. It makes spending harder and saving easier. Move your savings to a separate bank account that's hard to reach. Choose one with no app or no instant access, like a credit union or online savings account without a debit card. This creates friction, a small delay that gives you time to think before spending. One Reddit user saved over $5,000 in a year just by keeping their savings out of sight. They called it out of swipe, out of mind. This trick works because it removes emotions from your money choices. When you can't touch your savings easily, you protect it from impulse buys. So, if you want to save more without feeling tempted, try the cold wallet challenge. A little distance goes a long way. Tip 7. Turn saving into a game. Saving money can feel boring, but what if it felt like a game? That's the idea behind financial dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good chemical your brain releases when you win, achieve something, or get a reward. We usually get it from shopping or scrolling, but now you can get it from saving too. Try turning your savings into a challenge. For example, do the 52-week challenge. Save $1 in week 1, $2 in week 2, all the way to $52. You'll have $1,378 by the end. Use Savings Bingo. Make a grid with random amounts. Pick one each week and save that amount. Track your savings with a chart, jar, or app that shows progress with colorful bars or stickers. Marcus, a 28-year-old chef, used a level-up savings game. Each week, he added $5 more than the week before. It felt fun, like beating levels in a game, and he saved hundreds without stress. When saving feels rewarding, you'll actually want to do it. This is how you beat lifestyle creep and build real wealth, one level at a time. The truth is, you don't need to be more disciplined. You need tools, tricks, and habits that work with your lifestyle, not against it. Saving money isn't about cutting joy. It's about designing a life that protects your future without sacrifice. Smart systems make that possible, one small move at a time. Want more financial freedom hacks? Tap like, hit subscribe, and share your favorite saving trick in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.